Well, it is the most common method of abortion in the United States, and its future is in the hands of a Texas judge tonight. At issue, the question of whether or not the FDA mishandled the initial approval process of the drug Mifepristone back in the year 2000. Mifepristone blocks the hormone progesterone in the body and is used to end pregnancy within the first 10 weeks. Texas Judge Matthew Kacsmaryk says that he will issue a ruling as soon as possible. And joining us tonight with more is Christina Bennett, correspondent for Live Action News. Christina, always great to have you with us. We are really talking about what could be a landmark case here. Walk us through what's at stake and also what's on your mind.
Absolutely. People are saying that this is the biggest abortion-related case since the Dobbs case and the overturning of Roe versus Wade. This federal judge from Texas has the power to halt sales of the abortion pill all across the country. And what's most interesting to me is that it applies to states that are pro-abortion, like my home state of Connecticut, California, and other states. I pray and hope that this judge will do the right thing and halt these abortion pill sales, because not only does the abortion pill take the life of an innocent growing baby, but it also hurts women as well. Many women have reported blood clots, abnormal bleeding, even fetal remains left inside of them because of the abortion pill. Over 20 women have died in association with the abortion pill. And so I pray that the judge does make the right decision in this case.
And you talked about some of the side effects and the dangers of this pill. Also talk about the emotional impact of this, taking one of these pills and having an abortion at home, what that does to women.
Well, it's traumatizing. I know women who've had abortions who they can't even go by the clinic where they had the abortion because it's too traumatizing for them. All the memories come back to them, flood back to them. So imagine that instead of going to an abortion clinic and having an abortion, a woman is terminating the life of her unborn child, and this baby is coming into the toilet in her bathroom. That's going to change the way that she sees even her home, which is supposed to be a safe place, a place of peace and comfort, is now forever going to be a place where there was a death associated there. So that's really traumatizing for so many women.
Absolutely. I want to go back to the case in Texas now. I know there was a crowd of protesters, albeit a small one, outside the courthouse in Amarillo. Some of them were dressed as clowns. They say the judge is making the American court system into a circus. What's your take on this? And what do you think the reaction will be if the judge rules to ban Mifepristone here in the United States?
Well, I think a lot of people do things for attention. One day they're going to wear handmaiden costumes. The next day it's going to be clown costumes. But the reality is there's nothing funny about abortion. And that's what we're talking about. We're talking about the death and dismemberment of innocent growing children in the womb. And so whatever attention-seeking antics that people are doing, they're just trying to take away from the reality of a very sober situation. We are looking at millions and millions of children who lost their life because of this abortion pill, and it is dangerous for women and children. And so I think that those things are just merely distractions. Now, if this judge does rule in favor of the abortion pill sales being halted, of course, we are going to see uproar. We're going to see pro-abortion groups like Planned Parenthood and NARAL taking to the streets, marching, going on social media, and making a lot of noise. But at the same time, we're going to see millions of pro-lifers who are speaking out, speaking truth, going to social media and sharing their opinions and letting people know that this is a good decision. So we will see what we usually see, which is a divided country when it comes to abortion.
Christina, any final thoughts? We have about 30 seconds left.
I would just encourage people that are in Texas, of course, to support the pro-life lawyers and organizations that are behind this case. And no matter what state you're in, even if you feel like your state is very pro-abortion, I would encourage you to connect with your local leaders, your local legislators, and let your voice be heard, because our voices are important and we can change the laws even in the most pro-abortion states.
Christina, thank you so much for coming on. Always appreciate it. Always great insights.